So, go on. Talk about it a little bit.
I'm James. I'm from Soul Snatcher Portraits. A lot of people know me in like the no prep world. I draw their cars. You've probably seen them. If you watch the channel, you've probably seen a bunch of the cars I've done. And I decided to draw a homegrown hustler. It took me about 20 hours to do within like a 2-day span. 2-day span. And yeah, it's pretty sick.
I appreciate it. This thing is freaking cool. So, guys, Soul Snatcher, right? Soul Snatcher Portraits. You're on Facebook. You're gonna start a YouTube deal.
Yeah.
Doing some time lapse videos and stuff like that. And you got an Instagram page too, right?
Yeah, I got an Instagram. It's a Jimbo Slice with a 3 at the end for the E.
So easiest way to find him, Soul Snatcher Portraits on Facebook, and he does a lot of cool drawings. And I'm trying to convince him to do some time lapse videos and explaining the process, because there's a whole lot that goes into it. And talk about it for a second. Talk about you want to talk about your history?
I've been drawing since I was basically born. Probably about realistically 17 years. My mom was an artist, and I mostly got my talent from her. And she actually passed away from cancer 4 years ago. And so I'm just trying to make her proud and carry on her legacy.
Pretty cool. I didn't know that about her. That's cool. You're definitely doing her proud. This is freaking cool. And so how many? So is it all? Is it colored pencil or?
Yeah, it's mostly colored pencil. Some of the black in there, the deeper blacks, like a charcoal pencil. To get depth on it, because black on black is kind of hard to do.
That's cool. So is this like a chalk paper that you do it on, or is it just like a?
It's just a regular black colored paper.
Just black colored paper.
Yeah, you can get this papers from Hobby Lobby. You can get it at Hobby Lobby. It's a 9x12 sheet. I've been doing 11x14s, and those are actually on just dollar store pieces of paper that I get from a dollar store.
That's pretty cool. So guys, if you got a hot rod that you want made, or have them turn into a really cool picture, check them out. You're working on your own car.
Yeah.
It's a
79 Fox body.
It's a Mustang. But hey, he's getting into it. And for younger people getting into the crowd, you really can't beat the Fox body Mustang. I pick on people for them just because, I don't know, that's all in fun, love, and everything like that. But if you're getting into the new into racing and stuff like that, the Fox body platform is really good. Fox bodies are awesome because you can get so many good used parts at a discount, 50% or lower, by being on some of the Facebook pages and stuff like that. Some of the Facebook groups and this and that, you can get really good deals on those. And G-body parts, everything from Monte Carlos to El Caminos to whatever, the G-body platform. And then even the Chevy 2s get expensive and stuff like that, the Novas, because of the rarity of them and the desire for the older stuff like that. But there's a lot of the third gen Camaros and stuff like that. They're also a very good platform to get involved into racing with, because there's a whole lot of aftermarket support that is a lot of, and this is not a knock at anyone, there's a lot of good quality bolt-on pieces where you don't have to be a top-notch fabricator, or you don't have to do a whole lot of fabrication work to be able to build yourself a hot rod. And you can do it for pennies on the dollar versus buying everything new and customizing everything. And he's definitely making his car his own, and it's going to be really cool. And you started rain and drive for the first time last weekend?
Yeah, last week I drove around the block with no brakes, leaking fuel, just the fun stuff.
Is it cool? But hey, that's hot rodding at its essence, right? There's all different forms of racing, all different levels of racing, and someone like him, you gotta respect the hell out of it. You're doing it right in your driveway, right? For the most part?
Yeah.
Right in the driveway, and building a pretty cool hot rod that he'll have out here sometime next year, and hopefully in the springtime or whatever, we'll be able to help him out a little bit and get him to help him out. So you've never really drag raced by yourself, right? Or never drag raced?
So I've never drag raced.
Just a passion for the cars and passion for that stuff. So come springtime, we're gonna be helping them out and stuff like that. And have you ever have you made passes down the track?
I've not made a pass on the track. I mean, I've done stuff on the street.
We might have to do something. I wish we had the 30 still. We'd take you for a ride and take you for a passenger. This thing doesn't have a passenger seat yet, but we're gonna have to do something. So we got a little bit of work to do on the 33. It's not completely happy right now, so I hope we don't have to work all night. But if we do, we do. But guys, tomorrow night's Marion County Series number 2. We're currently number 2 in points. Unfortunately, Hong, who's number 1 in points, we weren't able to make that. We weren't able to run that finals because the car was hurt, and it's not completely happy right now either. But Hong was hurt the motor or hurt something tonight, so they loaded up and they're working all night too. So it's a mad thrash to try to compete for the points series here at Marion County, the Marion County No Prep Series here. So I think there's tomorrow's race, and then a race I think early October will be the last points race for it. So we're going to see how it goes, and we're going to give it a valiant effort. So possibly pacemakers Sunday. We're pretty up in the air, so we got to get a car running first. But
if they don't make it here, they can go to pacemakers on Sunday. There's still some racing going on.
yeah,
Matt is doing some of the shipbox classes, so it's a good like entry level race for people to get into.
and then they're doing a small tire deal, and I think they're doing like a stick shift deal. So we got our work cut out for us tonight. I got to figure out what the heck is going on with the 33. I made a pretty solid pass, but it ain't happy. So we got to figure out what the hell's going on there. So I don't know. It sounds like it's on like 6 cylinders or something. But what?
You're bad at this.
Cut.
Shake
No.
his hand. Say thank you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Guys, once again, Soul Snatcher Portraits on Facebook. Help them get into hot rodding. If you got a cool car, if you got an ugly car, hell, even if you got a Fox Body, he'll draw those too. So thank you guys. We appreciate it.
I just want to zoom in on this a little bit. See what you can. Ooh, there's my reflection.
Let's get a picture of him holding it. You want to do it next to the car?